Barnes and Scott Loran. Or I'm sorry, that's Putter Canarium out there with Underwood and Barnes. Or are they?
Oh, no, I think they're introducing all the seniors. I was wondering myself what was going on. All the seniors.
A different alignment.
Go on, I'll tell you, Stanmore loses a lot of seniors. What do we got? 3, 6. There's 10 seniors out there, Jerry, for the Red Raiders. That's pretty well.
Mike Auer and Scott Manley. And it's Segala's line for the Canton Golden Bears. Segala, Carville, Wells, Dudley, and Ruddy are the defensemen. Craig Sidden in the nets to our left. And it's Stu Mitchell in the nets to our right. The semifinals, Northern Athletic Conference High School Hockey Playoffs here at the Massena Arena. The Raiders and the Golden Bears. The puck is dropped, and we're underway. Greg Carville picks it up off the faceoff and dumps it deep in the Massena zone. Back there is Mike Auer to pick it up behind his own net. Starts out right side. Now backhands it around to the left side of goaltender Craig Sidden. Northrop has to come back for it. Leaves it for Manley. Manley behind the net. Carville after him now Segala. Segala tries to take it away from Manley. Manley gets free and starts out. The headman goes to Northrop on the left wing. Off the boards, here's Underwood. He's got Loran with him. He takes the shot, and he rifled it high over the net, and it hit the wall behind the glass. And the faceoff will come faceoff circle right side of goaltender Stu Mitchell. We're just underway in the hockey game. No scores, 0-0, Massena and Canton here at the arena. Jerry Manor and Reg Cross here, and we're just about set to see John Collins centering Andy Northrop and Jimmy Flagg. Underwood's line stays out for Massena off the faceoff. The puck poked over to the side. At the point, Tommy Dion picks it up and flings it into the corner behind the net. Back there's Billy Duskus trying to pick it up. Loran steals it. Loran in the corner trying to center to Northrop, and it's poke checked away from him. Out to center ice, Tommy Dion with it. Dion out there playing the point now along with Mike Quenville. Here's Underwood. Underwood trying to slide it right in front, and Mitchell gets the big leg on it, kicks it aside. Northrop back to the point. Quenville shot through. It comes to Northrop. He's looking to pass it. It slides out to center ice. As good play by Andy Northrop of Canton to get it out. Here comes Massena right back in the zone again, but offsides will be called. I think Scotty Northrop a little bit ahead of the play. So right off the bat, Massena has controlled the action.
Right, that Underwood line stayed out there for almost 2 shifts, you might say. Canton did change lines, putting that Collins line out against Underwood, but now finally the Canarium line out for Massena.
This was a line that did a lot of damage the other night against
Canton.
It sure did. Massena beat Canton 7-2 in the last game of the regular season. Putter Canarium had 2 goals and 4 assists. Puck goes in the corner. Richards after it along with Nate Dudley. Now Canarium picks it up. Drops it back to the point. Auer's winding shot. Oh, deflected off the goaltender, went wide. Now the puck around behind the net. Mark DeRushy after it. Right side of the goaltender. He can't control it. Picked up by Fergal. He drops it over on the other side for Nate Dudley. Dudley's headman intercepted by Manley, who pinches in. He and Dudley go after it behind the net. Manley comes away with it. Feeds it into the corner, but he can't control it. Chris Wells has it. Trying to bring it out. The puck sets free. Goes back out to the point as Canarium couldn't quite keep it in. It's poke checked away from him. Here comes Carville feeding it ahead. And the puck sits in the face-off circle. Nobody can control for Canton. Here comes Massena back again. Mike Auer across the blue line, feeding it through to DeRushy. DeRushy into Auer in the corner. 2 deep centering pass comes all the way back to McQuaig, who's at the point. His shot knocked down by the defenseman Pat Ruddy, and he lost it in his equipment, knocks it down, and goes into the corner. Slides around behind the net. Elliot Brody after it for Canton. Brody feeding it up to Greg Carville. Carville controls the puck now in his own zone. Long headman pass. That goes up to Jimmy Flagg, who just stepped on the ice, and it's fired by Flagg down the length of the ice into the Massena zone, but it went off a Massena player, so icing was not called. Now the puck up to Barnes. Barnes drops it back again to Tommy Dion around the boards. David Romeo, puck took a funny bounce, goes deep in the corner again. Now Mike Auer has it, feeding it ahead again. Here come the Red Raiders. It's David Romeo down the left wing side. Gets by 1, gets by 2. Romeo now deep in the corner, looking for Barnes. Tries to feed it through, goes behind him. Back to Dion. Dion's centering pass is intercepted and picked up by Elliot Brody. He bangs it off the boards in his own zone for Canton. It comes all the way back to Quenville. His shot goes wide from the point. The puck whistles around the puck boards again to Dion. Dion pinches in, tries to get it to Barnes. Here's Barnes side of the net, right in front. Centering pass to Romeo. He swams at it, and Mitchell holds on. Good chance for Massena.
Yeah, good chance for Massena. Massena definitely in control here, the early part of the going. Here, Jerry, all 3 lines forcing Canton in their own end. Massena's keeping control of the puck in the Canton end, not having too many shots at Stu Mitchell. He's got 4 saves already, but Canton unable to even get 1 shot even at Craig Sidden, who was in net for Massena tonight. face-off in the Canton zone. No score as yet.
Darren Abbott out there now to center. Carville's playing one wing. Here's a quick shot from Moran. The save by Mitchell, and he falls on top of it. And now a little bit of pushing and shoving, and we may see some matching minors out of that one, as Nate Dudley and Eddie Underwood. Underwood was right in front of the net, and he took the brunt of that and didn't really do much, but he's going to get a penalty anyway, as he and Dudley did mix it up a little bit, and that will take a man each off the ice, so we'll be skating 4-on-4, plus the goaltenders. And I would be willing to bet that roughing will be the call on those two. So it'll be 4-on-4. Putter Canarium stays out there now with Loran, Dion, and it's Quenneville for the Massena Red Raiders. And that is Segala taking the face-off for Canton off the draw. Segala has it. He can't control O'Dion, and Segala fight for it. Dion comes up with it. Goes to Canarium. Canarium breaks in on the left side. Drop pass back. Here's Quenneville. He wants his shot. Deflected right in front. Mitchell holds on. As Putter Canarium right there to get the deflection, but he was right on top of Mitchell, and Mitchell held on, and the face-off will come in the Canton zone to the right side of goaltender Stu Mitchell.
Yeah, both those penalties were for roughing. Both Underwood and Dudley going off for roughing. Just a bit of a mix-up in front of the net, but the referee's taking no chance.
Segala against Canarium, right side of the goaltender, off the draw. The puck controlled behind the net by Billy Duskus. Duskus clears it ahead for Segala. He starts to move it. Check that. That's Flag. Flag with the puck now. Poke checked away from him. It comes to Canarium. Canarium loses it. Following up Manley. Ahead to Loran, to Canarium. They cross the blue line. His shot from the blue line. A weak shot. It was partially deflected. The save made by Stu Mitchell, and he's going to hold on. 11:17 left to play first period. 56 seconds left in the matching minors. No score in the hockey game. Canton Massena. Now Buffy Richards comes out, take the face-off. He'll be out there with Mark DeRushy, Manley, and Auer. Off the draw, Segala. It comes to Manley. Manley's shot goes way wide. Whistles around the board. Chris Wells after it. He and DeRushy go together. The puck comes free. It's picked up behind the net by Billy Duskus. Duskus around the boards. Buffy Richards steps in there for Massena. Back to Manley. His shot goes wide. All the way back to the point, and Auer cannot keep it in. It comes back to center ice. Here's Auer feeding it to Manley. Manley back to Mike Auer. Auer starts up left side now. He's just going to dump it in the corner. Puck bounces right to the side of the net. It's left behind for Duskus. Duskus clearing it up the boards for Segala. Nice job by Auer to keep it in. To DeRushy. DeRushy gets by a check into the corner. He's taken out of the play by Duskus, but he manages to get it back to Auer. Auer winds. His shot knocked down in front. It comes on the stick of Buffy Richards. He fired it. May have hit the goalpost. It was just a little wide. Now back to Manley. Manley shot right on Mitchell. The big kick save. Back to Auer. His shot. That goes wide. The puck goes side of the net. After it, DeRushy behind the net. He and Pat Ruddy fight for it. Segala comes in to help out. They tie it up, and we'll have a face-off. The penalties are up.
Again, both clubs skating for a side, but again, Massena able to keep the puck in the Canton end, sort of a shooting gallery here at Stu Mitchell. Craig Sidden yet to see any rubber down at his end.
And that's tough on a goalie.
Well, he becomes a spectator.
That's right.
You're not in the game.
And then if he has a tough chance, it's sometimes hard to make the save. We've seen that a couple of times this year.
Mitchell's in the game, though, right now.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of action around the Mitchell's net.
Face-off left side of Mitchell in the Canton zone. Off the face-off, the puck sitting in the circle. The Golden Bears break out. Here's Jimmy Flagg. Down the right wing side, takes it across. Quenneville takes him out of the play. The puck slides into the corner. Now trying to pick it up. It comes behind the net. They center it. Nobody there except for Tim Barnes from Massena. He kicks it out to center ice. It's poked ahead by McQuaig. There's going to be a penalty to Canton on the play. And the puck goes right on net. And the penalty is going to be called for tripping. That's going to go against Nate Dudley.
Dudley took the legs from beneath Billy McQuaig. You can't do that even with a check. If you stay high, it's all right, but you can't hit him by the knees. If you do, they'll call it tripping, and that's what happened to Dudley, as McQuaig really has
just
sort of a
semi.
Yeah, he just hit him too low.
That's right.
So now Massena will go on a power play. First time tonight. Face-off will be in the Canton end. There's no score with 9:55 to go to first period.
Kind of important here to see how Massena can perform on the power play. It's going to be important for him in the playoffs to score some power play goals. Underwood will be centering. Is that Todd Tyo we see out there on the wing? Most certainly is. He's got the puck. Drops it back to the point. Canarium's the other wing, and he's going to break right in front of the net all by himself. Hit the side of the net. And he fired it just a little bit wide. Canton clears it back to the point. Quenneville keeps it in. Feeding it through for Tile, gets by him, but Underwood has it. Back to Tile, about halfway out, right side of the goalie. He's going to feed it to Manley at the point. Manley fakes the shot. We have a whistle. And
Man
what
in
is
the
it?
crease, I believe.
Yep.
Or Eddie Underwood was in the crease.
That's what the call is.
Yeah, Todd Tile is playing that left wing here on the power play. Eddie Underwood at center, Putter Canary on that right wing.
1:11 left to go in the Massena power play. Face off outside. It's controlled by Duskus, and he's going to loft it into the Massena bench. So the face-off will come back just inside, I believe, the Canton zone, because that's where he fired it from.
Right, he attempted to throw the puck all the way down, but instead of going off the glass, went right in the Massena bench.
Underwood will take the face-off against Segala, or make that flag off the draw. The puck goes into the corner. Here's Underwood clearing it around for Canarium. Canarium is going to let it go all the way back to Manley. Manley to Canarium. And it got by Putter. Underwood picks it up behind the net. Back to Putter Canarium, halfway out. It goes to Manley. He winds his shot. Deflected in front. Tayo, he scores on the rebound. Todd Tayo, Johnny on the spot. He's been on the ice for what, 40 seconds?
About a half a shift is all, but I tell you, he was in the right spot at the right time. He took his time in that shot, too. It was a rebound shot. Underwood took the shot. The save was made by Mitchell. The rebound came out to Tile, and he took his time and put it home. Massena leads on a power play goal by Tile. That'll be an assist to Underwood and
Manley, perhaps.
Probably Manley, I believe.
Manley started the play out front. Let's see if he gets an assist. Tile getting the goal.
Oh, Canarium.
Yeah, Manley and Canarium.
Okay.
Apparently it was Canarium instead of Underwood.
Right.
Okay. Now Massena trying to put pressure on. Canarium's line stays out there. He goes after it in behind the net. Now Buffy Richards tries to tie it up behind the Canton net. He does, along with Nate Dudley, and we'll have a face-off in the Canton zone left side. Massena up by a score of 1-0. A power play goal by Todd Tile from Putter Canarium and Scott Manley. So Tile making his presence felt. He probably is only going to play on the power play tonight, but he's got a goal already. Here's Buffy Richards to Durushi. His shot, the save made. Where's the puck? It's bouncing in front. Durushi scores! Mark Durushi.
Well, he picked up his own rebound on that one. Durushi took the shot. The save was made by Mitchell, who has had a number of saves tonight, but he stood his ground and finally picked up. Durushi picked up his own rebound and put it past Mitchell, who went down on his knees. Massena leads 2-0.
Those were quick goals. Putter Canary picking up another assist, and Richards also picking up an assist. So Mark Durushi gets Massena's second goal, and off the face-off hour. Trying to clear it back to center ice, he does. Racing for it, here's Durushi. He's got a Parkhold breakaway. Durushi right front shot. Nice save by Mitchell. The rebound, Canary, and back in. Another save. The puck in front again. It's in the net. Buffy Richards from Durushi and Canarium, and it's 3-0.
Well, I tell you, Mitchell did all he could on that. He made the save on the first shot on Durushi. He made the save on Canarium, but finally Richards was in there, and he put it home. Massena goes ahead 3-0.
Uh-oh, some goals in bunches here tonight. 3 in a row.
3 goals. Canarium's got 3 assists. He's starting off tonight where he ended off the other night.
Boy, oh boy. You like to see that going into the playoffs. Off the face-off. The puck into the Massena zone. It's controlled by Quenville. Quenville, the head man, goes to Underwood. Underwood to Loran. Loran going by a check. Here comes Scotty Loran trying to center it. But a sprawling Billy Duskus broke up the play. They tied up in the corner as Eddie Underwood was breaking for the net. And Loran saw him and tried to get the pass behind his back. But Duskus got a leg on it and managed to direct it into the corner and kind of fall on top of it, force the face-off. Underwood takes the draw against Collins. Here's Loran's shot. He fired it wide. Back to the point. Quenville bangs it in behind the net. It gets by Loran, whistles around the boards, and it's controlled by the Golden Bears as they start to move something. Andy Northrup. Northrup's headman goes to flag, and it goes into the Massena zone. Eddie Underwood's going to back check to pick it up. Underwood clearing it around for Loran. Loran has to get by him. Here's a shot from the point. Sidden gets a save. He gets another save. It's a shot from the point. It wasn't a hard shot, but a bouncer. And there was some traffic in front of Sidden, so that's a big save, the first save of the game. And there was another shot. I don't know if it was on net or not. But Craig Sidden equal to the task, and that preserves the Massena 3-0 lead with 7:51 left to play here in the first period. Segala's line back out for Canton against Billy McQuaig's line. Off the draw. Hour through traffic, feeding it up to Timmy Barnes. Barnes looks to tie it up as he and Segala go together, and the faceoff will be in the Massena zone again. 7:43 left to go, just about halfway through the first period, and Massena leading Canton 3-0. Off the draw, the puck back to the point. It's controlled by Dudley. His shot right on, and it goes into the corner. I think Sidden got a glove on it. Here's another shot knocked down by McQuaig, and he's going to lead the Massena rush. The headman goes to David Romeo. Romeo loses it at the blue line. Offsides will be called on Massena. He ran into some traffic and couldn't control the puck. Offsides called. 3-0 Massena leading, 7:28 left to go in the first period. Segala out there with Carville and Wells for Canton. On defense, Dudley and Ruddy. Massena will send out Putter Canarium's line again. Canarium will be out there along with DeRushy. And we have a penalty. Mike Auer gets the gate. Apparently behind the play. So we'll wait and see what the call is. So Massena will be killing a penalty. Dion and Quenville will be back as Massena has to kill a penalty. DeRushy and Canarium up front. Let's see what the penalty is. Holding the call. Canarium controls, feeding it to Quenville, to Tommy Dion. Dion ahead to DeRushy. Now it's dumped into the Massena zone. And I guess that was right on. The save made by Sidden. The puck comes to DeRushy. DeRushy trying to clear it to center ice. He does. And he loses it right there. It comes back into the Massena zone. Putter Canarium picks it up to Tommy Dion. Dion just bangs it down the ice. We're down to 50 seconds left in the Canton power play. Behind the net, Dudley had a little trouble with it, but he gets up and manages to poke it ahead to Segala. Segala trying to clear it. It comes to Dion, his shot. Oh, Mitchell had to be quick. And the puck slides all the way around the boards out to center ice. Back in the Canton zone, picked up by Carville. Carville to Segala, his head man, intercepted by Canarium, and he dumps it down the length of the ice. Canton's going to make a change. So is Massena, as coming out will be Eddie Underwood and Scott Loran. Here comes Dudley. Across the Massena blue line, he just fires it in the corner, and Manley picks it up with 19 seconds left in the man advantage. Manley looking for the hole, and he feeds it out to center ice, where it's picked up again by Nate Dudley, who can't control it. Slides off his stick back into the Canton zone. Dudley, his head man, intercepted. It comes to Loran. Loran drops it for Manley. We're down to 1 second. That's going to be an icing call on Massena. As stepping back out on the ice is Mike Auer. And Canton did not do anything in that power play.
No, they really had no good chances to score on that power play. I think possibly one save on that power play, an easy save by Craig Sidden in the nets for Massena. Icing call as Auer had just come out onto the ice. Face-off will be back in the Massena zone. Massena leads 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you that Massena controlled the puck in that power play more than Canton did.
They sure did.
By a lot. Face-off left side, off the draw. The puck comes behind the net, Auer after it, in his own zone. Mike Auer for Massena. The head man pass goes to Northrup. Northrup has trouble with it. It's back at the point. Here's a bouncing shot, doesn't get through. May have just been a clearing pass, and here comes Massena. Eddie Underwood pokes it ahead. It goes to the blue line, kept in there nicely by Loran. He's got the backhander, fired it just wide. Puck whistles around the boards. Manley centering. It goes to Underwood. Underwood trying to get it back into Loran in the middle. That pass is intercepted after a deflection. The puck comes free. They fight for it along the boards. And finally, it's controlled by the Golden Bears. Now, it's controlled by Elliot Rohde as he finally manages to get it out to center ice. Puck slides to Mike Auer. Auer and Flagg go together. Auer pokes the puck ahead. Picked up by Canton again. That was Nate Dudley, I believe, feeding it in the zone. Here's Flagg, a short side shot, and the save is made by Sidden. Here's Loran, the head man to Northrup. Northrup, as Massena makes a line change, just dumps it in the Canton zone. Massena sending out the McQuaig line now. Back behind the net, it's Elliot Rohde with it. Clearing it along the boards for Chris Wells. Wells dumps it back for Rohde. Rohde back to Wells, right side. It's stolen by McQuaig. He can't control it, though. And finally, the Golden Bears clear it out to center ice, where Mike Quenville has it. Quenville ahead to Timmy Barnes, right wing side. Massena rushing in again. Barnes trying to get by. Looking, centering pass to McQuaig. He can't get a stick on it. And back comes Canton with a 2-on-1. A partial 2-on-1. But taken out of the play by Quenville. and Massena controls again. Romeo can't get a piece of it. Comes free behind the net. Carville trying to come up with it. He and Dion skate together. Dion comes away with a puck. His headman pass up along the boards for Barnes. Back to Dion. Ahead to McQuaig. Here comes McQuaig breaking to center ice. Billy down the right wing side. McQuaig centering pass for Barnes. Here's Barnes. Short side step pass right in front. And a good chance for David Romeo. But Romeo was checked into the net and knocked the net off its moorings.
That was a good play, both by all three, McQuaig, Barnes, and Romeo going in there. Romeo set up, but he was really in too close. Couldn't get the shot off. He hit the goalpost, shoving off its mooring, so the face-off will be just outside the Massena, or the Canton Golden Bear blue line. Massena leads 3-0 with 3:54 to go in the first period.
Putter Canarium's line out there against the John Collins line. 3:54 left in one. Off the draw, the puck back into the Massena zone. Mike Auer with it for the Red Raiders. Stops side of his own net. Looking to move it around. Passes it ahead for DeRushy. Gets away from DeRushy. Now comes back to him again for Mike Auer. And DeRushy starts up on the left wing side. Trying to get by his man. He's taken out of the play and back to pick it up. It comes free to Andy Northrup for Canton. Northrup being bothered. Canarium steals the puck, feeds it for Buffy Richards. Richards is just going to dump it. It's going to go right on Mitchell, and he's going to have to make the save. Leaves it side of the net for Billy Duskus. Duskus clears it around the boards for Darren Abbott. Abbott and Auer go together. The puck slides free as DeRushy in there to help out. Now Duskus takes him out of the play, and coming over to try to tie it up is John Collins. The puck slides free, and out to center ice it goes. There's Andy Northrup. Northrup can't control it. Manley takes it from him. Starts back for Massena. Here comes Manley. He likes to put the moves on. Manley can't get through. He fires it into the corner, follows it himself, takes it behind the net. He's taken out of the play by Segala. The puck slides free. Buffy Richards steps in there. He's going to tie it up. And we have a whistle and a face-off in the Canton zone. 2:49 left to play here. Period number one. Massena leads 3-0.
And controlling the play in the entire first period. Gary Canton not doing too much offense-wise. They really didn't do much last Saturday night when Massena won by a score of 7-2 here at the Massena Arena.
Massena's jumped out a little faster than he did the other night, but pretty much the same type of game. Puck back in the Canton zone, behind the net. Here's Loran with a center. Oh, we just missed Underwood. It comes all the way back to the point. The shot taken by Quenneville. Bounces off a leg, and Chris Wells felt that one, I am sure. Here come the Golden Bears now. Segala's shot. Nice save by Sidden. Craig Sidden hadn't had to make many, but he has made a couple. Now back to the point. Now the puck slides back in a little bit. Underwood picks it up. Underwood now feeding it off to Tommy Dion. Dion's headman gets by everybody, goes right in. Mitchell makes the save, bounces it into the corner. It comes free, and they start to move it out again. It's Johnny Collins. Collins trying to break in on the right side, trying to get by Quenneville. He stops in the corner and loses the puck. It's picked up by Northrup. Headman goes to Underwood. He can't see it, and it's controlled again by Nate Dudley. Dudley's pass intercepted. Here's Quenneville. He's just going to fire it. Now they're going to wave off the icing. And the puck deep in the Canton zone. Massena makes a line change. Out to center ice. Duskus with it. Now check that. That's Dudley. They move along the puck boards and finally tie it up right at center ice, right in front of the scorer's table. And with 1:36 left to play here in the first period, we're still at 3-0.
Right. Massena's playing the body well tonight. I know it's in the offensive zone. The Massena forwards playing the man and making him cough up the puck.
Off the face-off. A puck control by Canton. They fire it right on Sidden from center ice. Sidden makes an easy save, and it comes to Mike Auer. Auer starts to move it ahead to Canarium. Canarium's headman pass goes to DeRushy, to Barnes, or McQuaig rather. That's Romeo out there, not Canarium. Anyway, here's Barnes with it behind the net. Barnes taken out of the play. Jimmy Flagg steps in. McQuaig throws a check, kicks the puck back to the point. It comes to Auer, his blast. Oh, a big save by Mitchell, as somehow that got through a maze of players. Mitchell thought at the last minute, got a stick in front of it, and the puck goes off the ice surface. 1:13 left to play first period.
Mitchell's been a busy boy in net for Canton. I've got unofficially about 18 saves here in the first period. Sidden about 5, I think, for Massena so far.
Other game tonight, Potsdam at OFA. We hope to a little later on have a score on that one for you. Off the face-off, the puck out to center ice. Here comes Greg Carville. Carville trying to move it through. He's taken out of the play nicely by Dion. Quenneville takes the puck. Headman to DeRushy. DeRushy feeding it ahead. Nobody can control for Massena. Now it's Canarium waiting, and Buffy Richards takes it in the zone. He's taken out of the play, and the puck comes out to center ice again. Tommy Dion. Canarium made a good move to stay on side that time. He had to wait. Here's Canarium again. Putter's got 3 assists tonight, and offsides will be called on Massena. 3-0. The Raiders lead it here. Semifinals, Northern Athletic Conference High School Hockey Playoffs. To dominate the game the way they are. You never know, but we'll see. Off the draw, the puck comes back to Tommy Dion. His headman pass out to center ice. Underwood. Here's Underwood. Dropping for Loran. His shot, the save made. Northup with one of the Massena wings on the left side. And so Canton will go on the power play here early in the second period. 3-0. The Raiders lead it.
So Canton will go on the power play as Loran goes off a minute and a half for interference.
It's going to be John Collins out there centering Jim Flagg and Andy Northrup. Bill Duskus will be back along with, we don't have one out there. Now he comes out. That's going to be Nate Dudley. Face off right side Massena zone. Putter Canarium to try to kill it off. Here's a shot right on. Sid makes the save. Dion, who's out there with Quenneville, tries to tie it up behind the net. The puck's still free. It bounces around. Finally, the whistle blows as they tie it up. DeRushy's the other forward out to try to kill the penalty for Massena. 13:56 remaining to play here, second period, a minute 20 in the Canton power play. 3-0, Massena leading in the hockey game. We're in the second period. Semifinals, the winner goes on to play at Potsdam State in the Section 10 Division I championship game on Saturday afternoon. Now Canton's going to make a couple of changes here. We're going to see Segala's line back out there. Segala out there with Carville and Wells off the faceoff. Puck back to the point. Here's a blast. The save made by Sid. It's sitting in front. He makes another big save as getting the shot was Chris Wells. That came from the point and Bill Duskus. Canton controls it in the zone. Now it's stolen by DeRushy. DeRushy waits, lifts it high in the air, and out to center ice. Putter Canarium picking it up, trying to get by. He's taken out of the play by Duskus. The puck slides into the corner, and we're going to have a penalty on Duskus.
They picked up a penalty as Duskus grabbed hold of Canarium. Canarium really skating hard out there, picked up that sort of a clearing pass in center ice by DeRushy, and then he was held by Duskus going into the Canton zone. So Canton picks up a penalty. They'll be skating four-side.
Craig Sidden had a couple of real nice saves there in that power play. Canton with a couple of opportunities, but to no avail, and now they pick up a penalty to even things up here. Underwood will be out there with David Romeo, I guess. Manley and Auer. Segala stays out there. Now coming out is Pat Ruddy to play defense. The other forward, I think, is going to be Chris Wells. Yeah, that's who's got the puck right now, Wells, in his own zone. Trying to center it across to Segala. Segala starts out for Canton, feeds it to Wells. Wells taken out of the play. The puck slides in the Massena zone. It comes free in the corner. Auer trying to get a hold of it. Puck sits in the zone. Auer loses it right in front, and it's gloved by Sidden. He holds on. As that took a funny bounce, it wasn't really Auer's fault. Took a funny bounce off a leg. And the face-off in the Massena zone. 33 seconds left in the Massena disadvantage, or penalty, and a minute 8 in the Canton penalty. So in 33 seconds, Massena will go on the power play for a short time. Now Jim Flagg comes out to take the face-off against Underwood. Off the draw, it comes to Quenneville. Quenneville feeding it up along the boards. Underwood fighting for it. He takes it away from Flagg and skates behind the Massena net. Here's Underwood, long headman pass, comes back to the blue line and out to center ice. It's dumped right back in there, but offsides will be called as Ruddy tried to get it back in before it crossed the line, but didn't quite succeed. Face-off will move outside. Putter Canarium will take the draw. Canarium out there with Underwood. Off the face-off to Quenneville. In his own zone, he breaks out. Headman, Canarium. Canarium trying to dump it through. Pass intercepted by Nate Dudley. Dudley clears it back to center ice. Picked up there by Tommy Dion. Dion's going to try his luck in the zone. He gets by a check. Can't control the puck. It's back to center ice. And again, Dion Feeding it back for Quenneville. Massena gets a man back, and they have a power play for 30 seconds. Here's Dion. Long head man pass to Loran, who's back out on the ice. He just dumps it in the corner. Canarium trying to chase it down. Canarium kicks it ahead. Loran picks it up behind the net. Centering pass. Underwood gets a leg on it, but that's all. And Canton's Jimmy Flagg controls. He gets it out to center ice. It's brought back in by Loran, but offsides will be called. And we're down to 14 seconds in the Massena power play. 3-0. Raiders lead it with 12:15 left to go in period number 2. Well, it'll be Billy McQuaig's line out there. Romeo on the left wing and Tim Barnes on the right side. Auer playing 1 point along with Manley. And Segala will take the face-off. He's out there with Wells. And out to try to kill it off is Andy Furman, who's out for the first time tonight. And I think that's Elliot Rohde. And off the face-off, the puck back into the Massena zone. Back there is Manley. Stops behind his net. Looking ahead, man. He doesn't pass it, though. He starts out. Canton man loses his balance. Massena trying to clear it ahead. Romeo can't pick up the pass, and icing will be called. And that takes care of the penalty as well. So we're back to full and equal strength. 3-0, Massena leading with 11:57 remaining in period number 2. McQuaig steps into the face-off circle against David Segala. Face-off right side of Craig Sidden in the Massena net. Off the draw. Puck back to the point. Here's a shot that's knocked down and picked up by David Romeo. Romeo starts out for Massena. Romeo takes it across. Drop pass for Billy McQuaig. McQuaig looking for somebody to pass to. Goes back to Auer. Auer knocked down. Ouch! That went off Segala's leg, and he slowed down a little bit, and he's going for the bench. That hurt. Manley has the puck in his own zone. Gets by his man. Starts out left side. Manley has it poke checked away. Has to come back for it, as Wells stopped him. Here's Manley finally head-manning it to Billy McQuaig. McQuaig's got Barnes on the right side. Barnes in the zone. Barnes behind the net to McQuaig. Oh, it jumped over his stick, as that was set up nicely, but Massena couldn't convert. McQuaig putting some pressure on at the blue line, manages to come up with it. Now it's controlled by Manley, ahead to Romeo. Romeo just dumps it in the Canton zone, goes side of the net, as Massena will make a change. Back to pick it up is Nate Dudley. He loses to Billy McQuaig. McQuaig in the corner right side. McQuaig and Buffy Richards steps in, ties it up, and the faceoff will come in the Canton zone left side with 10:57 left to go here in the second period.
And Stanmore sends the Canarium line out there. Mark DeRushy on that left wing. Buffy Richards on the right wing.
And it'll be John Collins out there for Canton. Collins, Northrup, and Flagg. Off the draw, Quenneville at the point. He blasts it. Score! And I think that went through all the way. I don't think anybody touched it.
I don't think that anybody touched it. Mike Quenneville will get that. We'll get that goal.
From Canarium.
Right from Canarium. Canarium took the face-off in the Canton zone. It'll be to the left of goalie Stu Mitchell. It came right back to Quenneville. He took the slap shot low, about 18 inches off the ice, and all it was is net.
Here comes Flagg at the blue line. Gets it in the zone, but nobody home for Canton. And back come the Raiders. Here's DeRushy. Gets by a check. 2-on-1. Feeding to Canarium all by himself. Shot. Oh, nice save by Mitchell. Dion shot. He fired it wide. It goes around behind the net. Picked up by Canarium. Drops it back to the point. Now it bounces free out to center ice. Clay got a piece of it. He gets the pass back in his own zone. Goes to Quenneville. Quenneville head man to DeRushy. DeRushy breaks in left side. Looking, takes it in the corner. Looking to center it. And he still has it behind the net. Circles, whistle, and the net's off its moorings. So that goal reads what?
Just Quenneville from Canarium. That's Canarium's 4th assist for tonight.
That's 10 points in 2 games so far.
That's not bad.
I guess not. He has 4 assists tonight, and he had 2 goals and 4 assists the other night against Canton. So I'm sure that Coach Jerry Patterson would just as soon not see Mr. Canarium anymore.
I think Putter would like to play Canton again, wouldn't he?
I would say so. Like to play him every game of the season. Off the face-off. The puck comes free, controlled by Wells for the Golden Bears. He starts out right side, gets by a couple of checks. Loran trying to tie him up. The puck slides to the blue line. We're going to have a penalty, I believe. Yeah, a hit from behind, I think, on Eddie Underwood. I thought that one was going to sneak by, but Marvelous Mel was right there to make the call.
Right there. He pointed at Eddie Underwood. Eddie's arguing a little bit, but Mel said, hey, get in the box.
It was a good call. As he did, he got him from behind. I don't know if they're going to call it a charging or a hit from behind maybe, but Massena will have to try to kill off a penalty here. Interference.
Yeah, they call it for interference.
And off the face-off, controlled by Loran. He clears it back out to center ice. Canton trying to get something going. They've got their Segala line out there on the power play. Massena's got Auer with Manley, Loran, and McQuaig. And Auer finds the hole and dumps it down the length of the ice. Back to try to pick it up is Dudley. He starts out. Headman pass goes to Carvel. Carvel is intercepted. It comes to Manley. Manley slices it ahead, but right in the zone. Here comes Wells. Wells trying to slide it free. They get a shot. The rebound hits the side of the net, I believe, and it's controlled by Massena. Good chance for Canton. Now we got a one-on-one. Here comes Loran. Loran fakes the shot, tries to get by. He's taken out of the play nicely by Dudley. Dudley took the man just the way he's supposed to, and Canton's going to clear it down the ice. They're going to have a break here. No, they don't. Sitting out of the net to break that one up. The puck comes free behind the net. And a hard check thrown by Manley as he ties the puck up. And with 20 seconds left in the Canton man advantage, Massena continues to hold on to a 4-0 lead.
Right, Loran, it was a one-on-one, Loran and Dudley, and Dudley didn't pay any attention to that puck whatsoever. He played it like a good defense. I mean, he just took the man, he took Loran right out of the play.
That's what you have to do.
That's what you have to do. Never mind the puck.
Well, with a talented forward like Loran, if you go after the puck, he's going to go right around you.
He's going to run around you, that's right.
No, made a good play. Off the face-off, big mix-up of players, and who's there but Massena's Tommy Dine to pick it up and center it. Out to center ice. DeRushy just clears it down the rest of the way, and it's stopped by Mitchell with 7 seconds left in the Canton man advantage. Here's DeRushy with a puck again in the Canton zone. DeRushy breaking in the corner, trying to get it right in front, centers it, poked free. It goes, I'm not sure if the save was made or not, but that's going to take care of the penalty, and Eddie Underwood is back out, and the puck controlled by Massena. Again, Underwood shot. He fired it wide as Canarium fed him. Now Canarium has the puck behind the net. He is tied up by Nate Dudley. The puck slides free. It's picked up by Ruddy. Ruddy trying to hit the side of the net with his own pass. Stolen by DeRushy. He scores as Mitchell out of the net.
Mitchell came way out of the net as he did. The puck bounced out to DeRushy. He had an open net. You won't find an easier goal than that. But I'll tell you, about 20 seconds before that, DeRushy did a lot of work keeping that puck in his own in Canton's end. He deserved that goal if anybody did.
That should be unassisted. No? Underwood gets an assist.
Yeah.
That's the first goal Putter's not in on tonight.
Right.
And it's 5-0 Massena with 8:09 left to play. Second period. Billy McQuaig's line out against Dave Segala's line. Off the draw, the puck back into the Canton zone. It's controlled by Rhodey. Rhodey, his pass intercepted by Barnes. Now Rhodey gets it back again. He's going to fire it from center ice, and the save made by Sidden. Mike Auer back there. He starts out right side, now goes back on the left side, behind the net. Here's Auer. Headman pass. Here's David Romeo. Romeo, long right wing pass for Barnes, gets by him. Rhodey has it in his own zone, bounces it to the blue line, kept in momentarily by McQuaig. Now Barnes keeps it in there. Barnes again keeps it in there. Oh, it comes out to center ice as Romeo looked at it, but he couldn't control it. Now Romeo has it, dumped to an open wing. It comes to Timmy Barnes. Barnes, headman to Romeo. Romeo's pass is intercepted, and it comes back into the Massena zone. Racing for it is Manley. Manley and Carvel go together. Manley comes up with a puck behind the net, starts out. His headman pass intercepted by Segala. Segala in the faceoff circle. He's taken out of the play by McQuaig. It comes to Manley again behind the net. Here's Manley. Gets by a check. Starts out. Building up ahead of steam. Manley goes into the zone of Canton. Takes it in the corner. Looking. He's still got it behind the net. Manley still got it. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Right in front to McQuaig. Oh, McQuaig shot. Nice save by Mitchell. Nice pass by Manley and a good shot by McQuaig.
Mitchell come up with a big glove save on that one. I think McQuaig thought he had that. He took his time, took the shot, but the big glove came out, snatching that puck out of midair and robbing Billy McQuaig of a goal. So that'll force the face-off just to the right of goalie Stu Mitchell of Canton. Massena leads by a score of 5-0.
Here's Underwood right off the face-off. He fired it wide. Comes all the way back to Dion. He's got a wide open shot. He fires it wide. Comes back to Quenneville. Quenneville feeds it in the corner behind the net. Loran, the wraparound. He can't get the shot off. The puck bouncing around. It comes to Flag. It goes to Quenneville. He's going to dump it right back behind the net again. Now cleared around the boards by Pat Ruddy. And the Golden Bears try to get it out of there. Good play by Northrup to break it up. Northrup tied up, centering pass, and it bounced over Loran's stick. Now comes to Underwood. Oh, Quenneville tried to keep it in, but he didn't.
Yeah, it just came outside. I thought maybe Milton Aldi might miss that one, but no, he blew it as Quenneville tried to keep it inside the blue line. It bounced just outside, so the face-off will be just outside the Canton blue line. 6:23 to go, second period.
Mark DeRushy, that was his second, wasn't it?
Yeah, goal tonight for Mark DeRushy.
That's right. Canarium's line out there, along with DeRushy and Richards, and Segala's line coming back out. Canton undermanned tonight. They really only have two lines and two extra forwards. Off the face-off hour, feeding it ahead. Although we didn't see that third line very much the other night anyway. It's nice to know it's there. Here comes the Raiders. Canarium into the zone on the right side. He's got DeRushy in front, tries to feed it through. Play broken up by Pat Ruddy. Now back to the point. And the shot taken by Sidden, but he didn't get any wood on it. And back to center ice comes Canton. Segala had the same thing happen to him. And offsides will be called on Canton as Segala did fire it in. But one of his wings was caught offside. And with 5:59 left to play in the second period, Massena continues to lead it 5-0. You're listening to Massena Red Raider Hockey on 1340 radio, WMSA in Massena, New York. Off the face-off, the puck into the Massena zone. Scotty Sidden back there to pick it up. Sidden clearing it up along the boards. Here comes Buffy Richards. Headman pass for DeRushy. DeRushy breaking down the left wing side into the zone. He's got Canarium, a drop pass. Canarium shot. The save made. Mitchell. Now the puck out to center ice. Right there is Page. Bobby out for the first time tonight playing defense. He feeds it ahead, but offsides will be called on Massena. I guess DeRushy, who is just inside the zone.
Inside. You know, 4 of those goals have come off the sticks of that second line, Canarium, DeRushy, and Richards. That line playing really very, very well. They played well, I thought, the other night against Canton. Of course, with Todd Tyo out, I think that puts a little pressure on, a little more pressure on that second line to produce, and they are producing.
Most certainly. Now the McQuaig line out there for Massena. Here's Billy with a puck in the zone. Feeding it into the corner to Barnes. Barnes trying to center it. Gets it right in front, but it's kicked by a Canton leg out to the face-off circle. Now they fight for it in the corner, and the puck slides along behind the net. Finally, it's picked up there by Johnny Collins. Collins trying to clear it ahead. He manages to get it to Northrup. Northrup, the drop pass goes to Duskus. Duskus slides it to center ice. Northrup follows. Ahead to Jimmy Flagg. Flagg in the zone. Flagg trying to feed it through. He's still got the puck right in front, poked away. The short side shot is gloved by Sidden. The shot taken by Andy Northrup. Craig Sidden right there to make the save.
Good save by Craig Sidden as Canton got in there as Andy Northrup of Canton picked up that puck, took the quick wrist shot, but Craig Sidden right there to cut right there at the post, put the glove up, forcing the face-off into Massena's zone. 5-0 Massena. It was 3-0 after the first period. Massena's picked up 2 goals the second period.
Off the draw. Here's Quenneville. Around the boards for Loran. He starts out. Long headman pass. Oh, it's knocked down. And that was meant for Underwood. Now a delay offsides, but it's back out to center ice. Here comes Loran again. He's got Underwood with him. Loran trying to slide it through. It comes behind the net. Picked up by Rhodey. Back to the point. Here's a shot taken. The save made. That shot off the stick of Lee Frigo, who's out there for the first time tonight. Frigo feeding it to Quenneville. Quenneville ahead for Loran. Loran into Northrup on the left wing side. Northrup feeding Loran behind the net. Goes through his legs. Loran after it. In behind the net. He fights for it there with Nate Dudley. Loran has the puck. Looking to pass it out in front. It bounces around. Loran's got it again. Feeding it through to Underwood. It's poked away from him. And back comes Canton. Slides into the Massena zone. The puck's still free. Bouncing along into the corner. And Eddie Underwood picks it up behind the net. Clearing it around the boards for Loran again. Loran being forechecked. Feeds it to Frigo. Frigo dumps it in the corner. Back to Loran. Loran starts out. We've got a 3-on-1 Massena break. Here comes Loran. Trying to feed it through to Northrup. And he's taken out of the play. The puck back to the point. A blast by Auer. He fired it wide. Puck bounces around again. And finally, Canton picks it up. Pat Ruddy gets it out to center ice. Here's Buffy Richards. Richards steps across the blue line, looking to have it. He can't quite come up with it. It comes to Jimmy Flagg. Flagg's headman pass picked up by Underwood. Underwood in his own zone. 3:23. Head man to Northrup. Northrup racing for it into the Canton zone in the corner, right side of the goaltender. Northrup taken out of the play there by Pat Ruddy. The puck back to the blue line. Our shot. And that was wide of the net, but the pad save made by Mitchell. Or the pad stop, I guess, not really a save. And it's tied up in the corner.
That 3-on-1 that Massena had, all three were in a straight line going down through there. They never had a chance. Nobody dropped back as a trailer. They practice that. Somebody dropped back to a trailer. If nobody dropped back, Loran had nobody to pass to, Jerry.
They all went for the net.
The other two did not put themselves in a position to get a pass.
That's right. Canarium's line back out there. And it's going to be Segala's line right back out for Canton. These guys have got to start to be getting tired a little bit.
I would think so.
Off the draw. The puck comes to Duskus. He and Canarium fight for it behind the net. Segala comes in to help out, takes the puck away. Segala feeding it around behind his own net for Nate Dudley. Dudley back to Duskus, and Canton starts out. Headman pass all the way back into the Massena zone, picked up by Mike Auer. Auer on the backhand, ahead to Buffy Richards. To Canarium, we got a 2-on-1. Here's Canarium, feeding through to DeRushy. DeRushy shot, hit the side of the net, and it falls on top. Or it falls underneath, rather, of Stu Mitchell. And the puck went off its moorings and the face-off. Right. Nice pass by Canarium again.
It was a good pass, but DeRushy was in a little bit too close when he got the puck. He really couldn't get the good shot off. He just sort of shuffled it in toward Mitchell. Mitchell made the save, and the net came off its moorings. But it was a good 2-on-1 break. And guess who's in there again? Canarium in there again. With a good chance for Massena to score. Massena's picked up 5 goals here, 3 in the first period, 2 in the second period. Canton unable to score against Massena so far.
2.5 left to play in the period. Massena 5-0. Mitchell gets a big stick on it, clears it up along the boards. It's out to center ice, picked up by Manley. Manley, the head man, to Buffy Richards. Nice pass, Tim Barnes. And McQuaig's shot is deflected high, and that would have been a good field goal attempt.
A lot of good deflection-type passes here tonight. We saw one right there. Massena really, I think they're looking, for a while, a few games ago, they weren't looking at all. Tonight they're looking, the passing much better, much sharper.
McQuaig will take the face-off, and that goes against Johnny Collins. Off the draw, McQuaig's got it. Centering right in front, and Barnes couldn't find the handle. Goes all the way back to Manley at the point. Now Barnes drops it back to Romeo. Romeo feeds it in the corner for McQuaig. Behind the net now. The puck taken off his stick by Dudley. Dudley moves it up for Jimmy Flagg. Flagg can't control it. Here's McQuaig again. Billy shoots. Save made by Mitchell. It comes back to Page at the point. His shot, deflected right in front. And finally, it's cleared by Collins down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call against Canton right now.
As you said, I think Canton's starting to get a little bit tired. They're going with 2 lines. And, of course, 2 sets of defensemen. They have very few reserves. Massena's playing the body tonight. They're bodying not only the forwards, but also the defense. Canton's got to be getting a little tired out there. Of course, Stan Moore is just throwing those 3 lines there. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's got to wear him down.
And he's used a lot of defensemen tonight, too.
He's used 6 defensemen out there with Page and Frigo.
That's right. Stanley has been going alternately.
Yeah.
As he has all year, really. Off the face-off, the puck to Quenville. He blasts it. The save made, a big kick save. Comes all the way back to Carville. Carville feeding it ahead for Wells, and Wells is going to dump it right on. Sid makes the save from center ice, and it comes to Northrup behind the net. He sweeps it around. Comes free to Northrup again, clears it back to the point, kept in there for second by Rhodey, but Underwood brings it back. Underwood gets by a check. He is knocked down on the play. The puck comes free to Duskus. Duskus in behind the net. He clears it up along the boards. And the Golden Bears try to move it. It's stolen by Loran. Loran has it now, trying to tie it up. He falls down. He manages to swipe it ahead, but it comes to Duskus. We're down to just about a minute left to play in the period. Now the puck up along the boards to Chris Wells. Whoa, Wells taken out of the play by Loran. Now Underwood throws a check in the corner. The puck comes to Northrup. Centering pass to Loran. He can't control it. The puck goes to Northrup again. Northrup takes it into the corner. Looking to move it around. We have an injured player down and a penalty going against Canton. The whistle blows. And that penalty, I think, is going to be on Duskus, and he is the injured player.
He was holding Underwood, or holding his stick. They sort of collided as they did. He was called for holding on Underwood, but Duskus still, I think, injured, still lying on the ice. He's moving around.
Have an interesting sidelight. He ended up marrying Art Van Auken's daughter, the trainer at St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence.
Yeah. So that's a little trivia there in college hockey. Off the face-off, Tile has the puck. He drops it back to Manley at the point. Feeding it through. Here's Tile. He shoots. The save made. Tile picks up the puck again. And it goes in the corner. Tile steps in there, feeding it over to Canarium on the other side. 25 seconds left. Massena on the power play, leading 5-0. Back to the point it goes, Manley. Over to Quenneville. Quenneville's got a clear shot. He winds his shot through a screen. Oh, that one went an inch wide, Reg. Just barely went wide on the deflection. Now it's controlled by Manley. He can't quite hold on, and it's dumped down the ice by Canton with 8 seconds left. Massena may have one rush left. And Tile takes a swipe at it. Flag steals it. Tile gets it back. It comes to center ice as the period ends. Underwood out there with Tile and Canarium. It's Manley and Quenneville. Sagala out there to try to kill it off. It'll be Wells, the other forward, and back it'll be, let's see here, Nate Dudley along with Elliot Rohde. And I don't think we're going to see Bill Duskus this half, or this period, I should say, because he got hurt at the end of the second period. Here comes Tile for Massena, feeding it ahead to Putter Canarium. Canarium following it in the corner, can't control it. It bounces back to center ice. Manley racing back for it along with Quenneville. Quenneville picks it up, circles behind his own net with about 15 seconds left in the Massena man advantage. Tough to score a goal early in the period on a man advantage. Seems like it takes a while to get things going. Here's Manley with a puck, looking to move it around, goes back to Canarium, who's at the point. Canarium feeds it through, it comes to Manley, wide, his shot deflected in. Well, no sooner do I say it's tough to score a goal.
They heard you.
Eddie Underwood scores the goal from Canarium and Manley. And Massena goes up 6-0. And I'm not sure. I guess it'll be a power play goal. I don't know. Time is up on the penalty.
Time is up on the clock. I don't think so. Time, I believe, it shows 0 on the clock, so I do not think it was a power play goal. That goal will be picked up from Eddie Underwood getting the deflection. Manley, I believe, took the shot. He'll get 1 assist. I'm not
Probably
sure
Canarium. We'll see here. Oh, wait a minute, Joe. There we go. Yeah, Canarium and Manley.
Canarium and Manley. That's Canarium's 5th assist of the night.
Yeah, Putter's had quite a night here. 6 points the other night. He's got 5 so far here tonight. Off the face-off. Canton controlling the puck, or trying to. But Tommy Dion steals it. Breaks in right side. Oh, nice move by Dion right front. The shot, and Mitchell makes the save. Tommy Dion made a real fine move. Now it comes out to center ice as DeRushy couldn't keep it in. He gets the pass back from Mike Hour. He's just going to dump it into the corner. Puck behind the net, stolen by Buffy Richards. Richards feeding it around in front. It comes to Jimmy Flagg. Flagg taken out of the play, but following it, here comes Andy Northrup. Well, Northrup fakes the shot. He's going to shoot it right on. It's gloved easily by Craig Sidden, and he's going to hold on to it for the face-off. So, Mr. McQuaig, if you want to pass that along to Joe so he can put it on the PA. 5-2, OFA after 2. Have our little link by radio here. Here's a quick shot, knocked down, and back out to center ice. Barnes with it. He can't control it. It comes to Wells. Wells has it poke-checked away. Puck bounces around, and finally David Romeo finds the handle and dumps it deep in the zone of Canton. Barnes with it in the corner. Trying to center it, hits the side of the net. Whoa! And Mitchell had to fall on it.
That was not a power play goal. 1 second had just gone by on the penalty. So it was not a power play goal.
So officially no, but you could call it that because the man didn't have a chance to get back in the play.
The man did not have a chance to get on the ice.
He was just stepping on the ice.
Play.
Right. Off the face-off. Control by the Canton Golden Bears. They fired in the Massena zone. Manley's right there, though. Feeding it ahead. Oops! It meant for McQuaig, goes under his stick. And icing will be called on the... That'll move the face-off back into the Massena zone. 12:39 remaining to play in the third period. And the Raiders are leading by a score of 6-0. So 6-0 here from Massena. OFA had 5-2 going into the third period over there. And it's looking more and more like a Massena OFA final. And eagerly anticipated.
The third matchup of the year.
Eagerly anticipated Massena OFA final. Off the draw. Underwood controls, racing down the right wing side. Takes it over left side. Now it comes to Northrup. Drop pass to Underwood. Underwood into the corner, right side of the goaltender. Now circles behind the net. Underwood taken out of the play, gets up again, picks it up in the corner. Left side of the goaltender, trying to feed it through the face-off circle. It's back out to center ice, and in fact goes all the way back into the Massena zone. Bobby Page can't catch up with it, so icing will be called against Canton, and that'll move the face-off back into the Golden Bear zone.
Eddie Underwood, probably if anybody, has the best knack of coming along the board, squatting down, and getting past that defenseman, Jerry. I've seen a lot of people try it, but of course, Eddie Underwood, not very tall anyway, but he has that knack of getting by the defenseman.
Kind of squeezes underneath.
That's right, he just squeezes by, right.
Well, Underwood will be the man taking the face-off. And it'll be Johnny Collins for the Canton Golden Bears. Off the draw. Puck control by the Golden Bears, Jimmy Flagg, racing down the right wing side. Flagg has it taken away from him. It comes back free in front, and Underwood's going to grab it. Here's Underwood, left wing side. The headman goes to Loran off his skate. Controlled by the Golden Bears. Again, Elliot Rohde with it. Rohde back to center ice. Underwood has to wait, but offsides, well, no, they call it delay offsides, but it comes back out to center ice. Underwood trying to control. It comes to Andy Northrup of Canton. Now to Rohde, and he's going to dump it into the Massena zone. Stop behind the net for Sidden. Leaves it for Quenneville. Quenneville to Northrup. Northrup can't control. Segala's out on the ice, and he fires it deep in the Massena zone again. Quenneville, the headman. Northrup. Northrup can't get it out. Kept in at the point by Nate Dudley. Dudley taken out of the play. The puck slides into the corner. Quenneville for Massena. Around the boards for Loran. Loran breaking out right side. Long headman pass. He hits Underwood. Underwood overskated, and it's picked up again by Nate Dudley. Dudley. Oh, he and Loran go together. The puck slides free. It comes to Segala. Segala's going to dump it. That bounces into the corner. Sidden's going to leave it for Bobby Page. Page up along the boards for Mark DeRushy as Massena making a line change. DeRushy taken out of the play. Here's a chance for Chris Wells. Centering pass right in front. And I'll tell you, Carville had an excellent opportunity and fired it wide. Here's Underwood. Long headman pass for DeRushy. Gets by him. Back in the Canton zone. Oh, a hard check thrown by DeRushy. He's going to get a call for hitting from behind or something to that effect.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be hitting from behind. Pretty obvious. Meldemaldi looking right across the ice. And DeRushy, right. Tom McKay comes over to the penalty box. Mark DeRushy going off. Penalty, that's a fifth penalty of the night for Massena. Canton will go on a power play.
Yeah, DeRushy just leveled Pat Rohde from behind. And so that will be a man advantage for the Golden Bears. Canarium out along with Buffy Richards to try to kill it off for Massena. Manley and Dion will be the defensemen. And it's going to be, let's see here, Darren Abbott out there centering this Canton power play opportunity. And the two wingers are going to be Andy Northrup and Jimmy Flagg. We'll pick up the point men in a minute. One of them is Elliot Rohde, and on the other side it's going to be Nate Dudley. Dudley loses the puck to Canarium, who just dumps it back into the Canton zone. Rohde after it. Around the boards. It goes to Northrup. Northrup's pass intercepted by Buffy Richards. He can't control it. Flagg picks it up. Richards takes it off his stick, backhands it back in the Canton zone. Dudley with it. He starts to move it down ice. Dudley bringing it in the zone. Makes a good move, but he's taken out of the play nicely by Tommy Dion. Dion again taking the man and forgetting the puck.
Right. Taking the man, and Richards came back, picked up the puck.
That's right. And that's what you expect your teammate to do. Yep. Your job as a defenseman is get that man out of there. Now here's Canton in their own zone trying to regroup again. It comes to Rohde. Rohde's pass intercepted by Manley, who fires it back to the Canton blue line. Now picking it up is Dudley again. 29 seconds left. He drops the pass for Northrup. His shot, and it's pad kicked by Sidden, but it was wide anyway. Here comes Dion, building up ahead of steam, left wing side. He's got Canarium with him. Feeds it to Canarium. Canarium takes in the Canton zone, just trying to waste a little time, feeding to Dion. Dion to Canarium behind the net. Putter's got the puck. Spinning around, it goes to Wells. Wells, with 5 seconds left in the Massena man at disadvantage, gets it to Rohde. Rohde into the zone, trying to drop it back. The shot right on. Save made by Sidden. He steers it in the corner. Penalty is up. The puck sitting free behind the Massena net. Now they try to tie it up, and the whistle blows, and we'll have a face-off. So Massena killing off another Canton man advantage.
Right, Massena effectively killing off that power play of Canton. The score remains 6-0 now with 9:08 to go in the game. It looks like Massena definitely will go on to the finals next Saturday afternoon, approximately 3:30.
A lot of goals come back, 6-0.
I don't believe they'll do it.
Segala's line back out there. And it's McQuaig's line for Massena. Off the face-off. Puck in behind the net. That's Scotty Siddon out there playing defense, and they fight for it and tie it up. And we'll face it off all over again. Not a bad crowd, 593. Well, there was 6-something the other night.
A little over 600, I believe, last Saturday
So
night.
it was close. Off the draw. The puck controlled by Barnes. Oh, nice headman pass. Here comes David Romeo on the breakaway. Romeo shot. He fired it wide. He really wasn't in too good control of it, but he did get a shot off, but fired it wide. And now Canton comes back. Racing down the ice is Pat Ruddy. Ruddy trying to get by Siddon. Siddon takes him out of the play. Ruddy stands up again, gets a shot, but it's wide and goes behind the net. Siddon back up on his feet. After it in the corner, he and Segala move to tie it up. The puck bounces around, and they do blow the whistle, and we'll face it off.
I tell you, that was a super pass by Barnes. So as he fed Romeo, great pass. It's a tough pass to give. Of course, a tough pass to catch when you're trying to catch that puck coming from behind you. But he put it right on his stick. It went in, and he went to go on his backhand, but it went over too far. He's got the shot off and it went wide.
Face off in the zone of Massena, controlled by Quenneville. Quenneville broke his stick, I think, and he managed to kick it ahead. It goes deep in the zone. Northrop chasing it down in the corner. Now Loran trying to come up with it. It comes to Elliot Rhodey. Rhodey out to center ice, intercepted by Underwood. Underwood dropping it back to Lee Frigo. Frigo over to Quenneville. Quenneville, ahead it goes, intercepted by Canton again at the blue line. That was Nate Dudley who feeds it back to the Massena blue line. Frigo feeding it ahead again. Now here comes Dudley. Oh, Dudley is upended, and Quenneville's going to get a penalty as soon as Massena touches the puck. And there it is. It's going to be a tripping call. As Quenneville attempted it.
Massena got off to a good start in that first period. Things sort of calmed down a little bit here in this third period. Not the action that we saw in the first two. First period, Massena really came out flying, which they haven't done in a lot of games.
Well, tonight here, I think this third period, it's one of those things where you...
They know it's pretty much in hand, and it's pretty much...
They'll take a goal if they get it, but, back to the point. Here's Dudley. He blasted it. It didn't get through. The rebound picked up by Wells. Wells back to Dudley. Another blast, and that goes wide. Now DeRushy has it. He starts out. Mark's got two. Takes it in on the off wing. Sure, he's seeing goal. But he doesn't get through as Carville takes it away and starts back. Minute 5. DeRushy steals it again. Taken out of the play by Rhodey, and Carville picks it up again. Now over to Dudley. Out to center. Oh, DeRushy throws a wicked check at the blue line. The puck comes to Rhodey. DeRushy likes to throw the body around just a bit.
He leveled Wells on that one.
I guess he did. Now Rhodey takes a shot from the blue line. That's deflected behind the net. The puck comes free in the corner, and Putter Canarium's going to pick it up. And he's going to dump it down the length of the ice. Putter says, enough of this baloney. Let's get it out of here for the minute. Back there to pick it up is Johnny Collins. Trying to get it out of his own zone. Canton starts to move it ahead. It's Nate Dudley. 19 seconds left in the Canton advantage. Feeding it ahead. Here's Segala. He's taken out of the play. Or that's Jimmy Flagg, rather. Dion picks the puck up, heads it to Loran. Loran just deflects it in deep in the Canton zone with 7 seconds left in the manpower advantage. Now here comes Dudley again. Trying to get it ahead. 6.5 left. Penalty is up. Massena back to full strength. Dudley starts to move it out for Canton. Headman pass. Goes to Northrop. This is Northrop of Canton. And he loses the puck. It comes to Buffy Richards behind the Massena net. Here comes Richards. Getting by a check. Richards building up ahead of steam. He's going to headman it to Loran. Loran breaks in on the right wing side. Loran trying to get by a defenseman. Centering right in front. Underwood's shot is knocked down. It comes back to Manley. He blasts one. We have a delay penalty. I guess it's on Massena. As Canton controlling the puck now. So Massena with a delay penalty. They fire it right on from center ice. And the whistle blows. So Massena will try to kill off another penalty. As I guess Underwood's going to get the gate for slashing. So another penalty to Massena. It's 6-0. Raiders lead it with 5:46 remaining to play here in the third period. Darren Abbott will be out there. Centering the power play unit, Greg Carville will be on one wing and Andy Wells, or Chris Wells, that is, on the other. Off the face-off. Puck back to the point, Dudley. Feeding it into Wells. Wells back to Dudley. Back to Wells, right side. Back to Dudley, point. Dudley fakes the shot. Trying to move it through. He does get the shot off. It deflects in front. It's poke check back to the blue line and out to center ice by Mike Quenneville. Minute 13 left in the Canton manpower advantage. Here's Dudley being forechecked by David Romeo. Dudley gets it in the zone. Comes back out, back in. That's going to be an offside in Canton.
This is the 6th power play advantage that Canton has had. They are unable to score on the previous 5. Massena's had 3 power plays. They scored on 1.
And had another goal right after one was over.
Right, a second later. Really, it was due to a penalty.
Right.
But it wasn't really on the books. It's not a power play.
Last year, only they didn't have at-large bids last year.
Well,
Potsdam, as a result.
I think that's one of the reasons they put it in this year, because Potsdam had one of the better teams in the state last year, and they didn't go.
They had a real good opportunity. They could have won it all,
Yep.
especially Massena losing in the semifinals the way they did. Who knows what would have happened. Off the face-off, the puck controlled by Putter Canarium in his own zone. He looks, trying to feed it out of there. He gets it back again as he couldn't get it out of the zone. Now feeding it ahead for DeRushy, and he bangs it off the boards. 30 seconds left in the Canton manpower advantage. At center ice, DeRushy at his own blue line. He's going to loft it deep in the Canton zone, right on. 20 seconds left in the manpower advantage. 4.5 in the third period. Golden Bears, it's Dudley losing to DeRushy again. Mark's done a good job in killing penalties tonight, too, as well as getting his 2 goals. And the puck out at center ice. It's Manley. Over to Auer. Auer along the boards for DeRushy. It goes into the corner. DeRushy looking to chase it down. He and Rhodey go together. Rhodey comes away with the puck. And the penalty is up. Massena back to full strength. And we're down to 4 minutes. Here comes Rhodey. He's going to fire one from center ice. The save made by Sidden. And he leaves it for Manley. Manley moving it ahead. Feeding Canarium. Putter starts in on the left side. Across the blue line. Getting by a check. Feeding it deep in the corner. That's Manley in there. Gets by a check. Manley's got it right in front, looking. Tries to bet the pass through the legs. It's intercepted by Flagg, and he feeds it down the length of the ice, but not far enough for icing as Mike Auerbach pick it up. 3.5 left to play. 6-0, Massena leading here. We're in the third period. A few moments left to go. Puck in the Canton zone. Massena controlling it. It comes to David Romeo. Romeo on the right side. Delay penalty against Canton now. And Romeo taken out of the play and tied up. The whistle blows. And there's going to be a roughing call, I believe, against Dave Segala.
Yep, roughing call.
So Massena will go on the power play now with just 3:14 left to play in the hockey game. Raiders are leading at 6-0. They will be going into the championship game on Saturday afternoon about 3:30. We'll have another hockey game for you tomorrow night in the Division II semifinals. Norwood-Norfolk will be at Salmon River, and we'll have that broadcast for you right here on WMSA. Game time 7:30. We'll be on the air from the Salmon River Arena shortly before that time with hockey. Off the face-off, Quenneville feeding it through to Todd Ty, who's out there again on the power play, giving Todd some ice time. Back to Dion at the point. Dion feeding it through for Putter Canarium. Right in front it goes, and the puck controlled by Canton. They dump it down the length of the ice. The other semifinal in Division II tomorrow night is Plattsburgh High School at Alexandria Central. Here comes Quenneville now, breaking down the ice for Massena. Drop pass to Underwood. Over to Dion at the point. Dion fakes. Drop pass to Underwood. Underwood winds his shot through. A screen goes wide. It comes to Canarium. 50 seconds left in the Massena man advantage. Canarium shot doesn't get through, and the Golden Bears dump it down the ice again. I think they're a little bit tired. Tayo picks it up in his own zone. Here comes Tayo, building up ahead of steam, feeding it ahead for Underwood. Underwood, drop pass, Quenneville to Dion. Dion winds, deflected just wide by Eddie Underwood. Puck back to the point. Quenneville throws a check. Puck comes free. Canarium winds his shot. Oh, Underwood went for the deflection and went just wide. Oh, Quenneville throws another wicked check. Here comes Underwood. Right in front, Canarium. The Underwood score! Oh, nice pass. Putter Canarium made a dandy.
But it went Underwood to Canarium back to Underwood in the net. A good play by all three. About three passes, I should say. So Underwood gets the goal. Another assist to Canarium.
That's 6 assists tonight. That's incredible, as he's had 6 points the last 2 games against Canton.
You know, Canarium could have taken that shot, really, but he saw Underwood in there behind the defenseman. He just threw it in. Underwood deflected it in.
So Putter Canarium has 6 assists here this evening. Quite a game for Putter. And that was that a power play goal or not?
I believe so.
Okay, here's Massena again to Rushy. Shot right in front, and it's knocked down by a defenseman. Comes back to Manley at the point. His shot gloved right in front by Mitchell.
Todd Tyo also picked up an assist on that goal.
So Tyo has 2 points, and he's only been on the ice probably a combined total of a minute and a half tonight. Seven to nothing. Massena leading here in the late stages of the game.
Right. That was a power play goal.
Okay. Well, that's the second of the evening for Massena.
2 out of 4. It's not bad. We had 4 power plays, 2 goals. 50% is not bad. Any coach would like that.
That's right. Loran will take the face-off. Loran out there with Richards and DeRushy. Off the draw. Loran trying to get it, but it's underneath John Collins. And they'll face it off all over again. 1:36 remaining to play here. Regulation time. Seven to nothing. Massena leads. They'll advance. Shot right off the face-off. The save made by Stuart Mitchell. Back to the point it goes. Page can't keep it in. It's out to center ice. Loran has it. To Manley. Manley back to Loran. Loran starts out. Gets by a check to Richards. Back to Loran. Here's Loran in on the right side to Richards, right in front. Over on the other side, DeRushy waiting. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off. DeRushy looking for that hat trick tonight. Now we have a whistle. We're going to have a penalty.
Hooking call.
That's going to go against Canton, as Andy Furman will get the gate for hooking. And we're down to 1:13, so Massena will be on the power play for the remainder of the hockey game unless they score or are penalized. 7-0, Massena leads. Last we heard, OFA leading Potsdam 5-2. That was at the end of 2 periods. So it looks like right now, we know Massena's going to go into the championship game. Looks like it'll be OFA as well. Back to the point. Here's Auer with a puck. Feeding it across to Scott Sidden. His shot deflected right on. The save made, the rebound laying in the crease. Nobody could pick it up. Goes back out on the left side. Sidden feeding it in the corner. It's Northrup for Massena. He and Rhodey go together. The puck lies. McQuaig picks it up. And the net is off its moorings. The whistle hasn't blown yet. Sidden shot. The save made. The rebound McQuaig. We have a penalty. And another penalty on Canton, I think.
Cross-checking call right to Canton.
Dudley, I think that is.
Yep, number 2, Dudley going off. So Massena will have a 2-man advantage.
Seven 0, Massena leading. 44 seconds left to play in this one. The Raiders will be in the championship game on Saturday afternoon. And this also, I would say, assures Massena of moving on in the state playoffs. I would think.
Right. Absolutely.
If they don't, even if they lose to OFA and don't get the bid, I will find that hard to believe. Here's Manley right in front, deflected by McQuaig just wide. Puck back to the blue line. Massena with a 2-man advantage. In behind the net, it's McQuaig circling around. He's still got the puck. Back to Manley at the point. Manley feeding it over. Quenneville. Quenneville. Into Sidden. Sidden. Back to Manley. Manley winds. He winds. His shot. The save made. Oh, Sidden missed the rebound. You see the defenseman duck on that? I don't know which defenseman it was, but he ducked. Here comes Massena with an opportunity right in front. Manley shot. Oh, nice save. The whistle blows. The game is over.
Penalties were called right at the end of the game, I believe, but the clock had run out. They will, of course, not have to serve the penalties, and Massena goes on 7-0, winning this game again against Canton.
And a good victory for Massena to get them ready to move into the playoffs.